Good morning all of you. In our previous class we were discussing coordinate geometry. In that coordinate geometry we studied distance formula. What is distance formula? We can find the distance between any two points in the plane, isn't it, by using distance formula. And I think you know distance formula. Distance formula D is equal to, for 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2, we are writing x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, 2 points are given, x1, y1 and x2, y2. Then, see, we have 3 points. 3 points are given, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. See, this A and B lies in a single line. By joining 2 points, we can say these 2 points are lies in the same line. Or we can say these 2 points are collinear points since they lies in a single line. So, for every 2 points we can draw a line, isn't it? So, for A and B, they are collinear points. And same way, what about B and C? B and C. B and C also collinear points. What about the 3 points A, B, C? Can you say A, B, C are collinear points? No, because they are not lies in the same line. So, when we will say 3 points are collinear points? If 3 points A, B, C, by drawing a single line, if that 3 points are on that line, we will say these 3 points are collinear points. In the first case, A, B, C are not collinear points. So, by using distance formula, how can we prove 3 points are collinear points? Suppose we got the distance from A to B as 3 and B to C as 2 and the distance from A to C as 5. Then you can say AB, that means AB plus BC is 5 and AC also 5. Then it is sure ABC are lies in the same line, or we will say ABC are collinear points. Got it? Suppose AB plus BC is not coming. See, if they are not on the same line, surely when we are joining AC, we will get AB length, BC length, AC length. Which will be the shortest? Means AB plus BC will be bigger than AC. Isn't it? To reach A to C, the straight distance is always shorter. If you are going like this from A to C, that will be bigger than this shortest distance. That means a straight path. Am I correct? So, if AB plus BC is greater than AC, then it is sure these 3 points are not on the same line. So, if this B is, we are just pulling out this B, now AB plus BC size is decreased. Again down, AB plus BC size is decreased. Then if B is on this one, what will happen for that one? It means B I dropped to here. Then it is sure AB plus BC equal to AC. So, if we got for 3 points A, B, C, AB plus BC equal to AC. That means 2 shortest length is equal to the third length. If we are getting from these 3 points, we are getting like this, we can say that 3 points are collinear points. Let's do an example. 3 points are given like this, 1, 7, 4, 2, minus 1, minus 1. We can take 3 points like this, A, B, C. Then find the distance between AB, BC, AC. AB is equal to root of 1 minus 4 whole square. 1 minus 4 is minus 3 square is 9 plus 7 minus 2 whole square. 7 minus 2 is 5 square is 25. You can write the steps, no problem. So this is equal to root of 25 plus 9 is 34. Okay. Then next BC. BC is equal to BC. Root of 4 minus minus 1 is 4 plus 1 5 square is 25 plus 2 minus minus 1 is 3 square is 9. We are getting it is equal to root 34 again itself, to root 34. Then what about AC? AC is equal to root of 1 minus minus 1 is 2 square 4 plus 7 minus minus 1 8 square 64. We can write it as root 68. So here we cannot write AB plus these two are the shortest ones. So AB plus BC is not equal to AC. So we cannot say these 3 points are collinear. We are calling here A, B, C are non-collinear points. Since they are not collinear, we will say non-collinear points. Why it's so? The two shortest distance is not equal to the longest distance. Longest distance is the last AC length. Okay, not only AC, according to ABC, our choice only this ABC. So AB we got the shortest one, BC we got the shortest one. So these two sum is not coming the third distance. That's why it's not collinear points. Okay, not collinear points. Then we have another one question. 3 points are given like this. 3, 1, 6, 4, 8, 6. 3 points are given like this. We can give name for this one. This is A, B, C. I am finding AB first. AB is equal to, any name you can give, no problem. AB length we are finding. It's equal to root of 3 minus 6, 3 square 9 plus again 3 9. So it is equal to root 18. Then BC length we are finding. BC equal to root of 2 square 4 plus again 2 square 4 equal to root 8. Then the next one AC equal to these two sides. 8 minus 3 whole square 5 square, that is 25 plus again 25. You can write more steps, means like the steps, root of 8 minus 3 whole square plus 6 minus 1 whole square if you want. Otherwise if you are feeling it is so easy, you can leave the steps. Small steps you try to avoid writing. So that is equal to root 50. Okay, then we can do one thing. Now by looking itself we cannot say whether the sum is coming correct. So what we can do, we can write in the shortest form. 18 we can split like this, 2, 9, 3, 3. So you can take 3 outside, it is 3 root 2. Correct now? Then this 8 also you can take like this, 4 into 2. So 4 will come down outside, so it is 2 root 2. Okay. 50 you can write as root 25 into 2. So 25 will come outside, that is 5 root 2. See here the AB length 3 root 2 plus 2 root 2 is 5 root 2. So here AB plus BC is equal to AC. Therefore A, B, C are collinear points. Got it? 3 points are given. We need to check whether these 3 points are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. What is isosceles triangle? In a triangle, if 2 sides are equal, we can say it is isosceles triangle. So one point we can take it as 5 minus 2, one vertex, and this is another vertex 6, 4, that is given. These 3 are the vertices of a triangle, and this is 7 minus 2. 3 points of the vertices are given, okay, of the triangle. So we need to calculate this distance. We can give name P, Q, R. We can find the distance, length PQ. You are getting PQ is equal to root of 1 plus 6 square, 36, that is equal to root 37. And the length QR is equal to these two lengths. So that is equal to 1 plus 36 again root 37. So now itself you can stop, because you got this length and these two length, you means PQ and QR you got, they are equal. Okay. If suppose you found PQ first, then PR, then suppose you didn't find QR, you found this PR. So PR is equal to root of 7 minus 5 whole square is 2, 4 plus minus 2 0. So we are getting it as root 4, that is equal to 2. And you need to find, now these two are not equal, so you need to find the next side, that is QR. QR you are getting it as root 34. Sorry, root 37. We got root 37 now. So now PQ and QR, two sides are equal, therefore it is an isosceles triangle. Next one question is given like this. We need to find one point on x-axis. That point is equal distant from these 2 points. What is given? We need to find a point on x-axis. That means our aim is to find a point on x-axis. And what is the condition given? That point, which point lies on x-axis, that point is equidistant from these 2 given points. That means from x-axis, 2 minus 5 will be here, 2 minus 5, and minus 2, 9 will be here, minus 2, 9. And the distance from this one point on x-axis one point is there. This distance and this distance are equal. These lengths are equal. We can take this as P, a point on x-axis as Q, and this point as R. So geometrically this shape figure will come like this, means the idea will come like this. Without this much information, means this way of thinking, you can think in your mind without drawing the figure and all. How will you think? A point is there, that point on x-axis. How will you take point on x-axis? Point on x-axis you can take x, 0, since its y coordinate is 0, because it lies on x-axis. On x-axis all the points its y coordinates are 0. So you can take one point x0. So x0 is the point, the required point which is on x-axis. It is equidistant from these 2 points. So you can take one point as, we took this as P, this as R, and this as Q. So what is given actually? PQ and QR are same. The given information is PQ equal to QR. Why? We took Q is the required point. That point is equidistant from the given 2 points. Okay. That means the distance between these 2 points is equal to the distance between these 2 points. Clear? So if you are giving name like this, given, what information is given for us? PQ is equal to QR. How will you write PQ? How will you write PQ? PQ. PQ equal to root of x minus 2 whole square plus 0 minus 5 whole square, that is 5 square. That is equal to, how will you write QR? QR is equal to x plus 2 whole square plus 9 square. Okay. So we can square on both sides, because root of something equal to root of something. So squaring on both sides, squaring on both sides, we will get x minus 2 whole square plus 25 equal to x plus 2 whole square plus 81. Then expand this one, a minus b whole square, x square minus 4x plus 4 plus 25 equal to x square plus 4x plus 4 plus 81. Then x square common term from left side and right side we can cancel. Let this 4x come to here. So we are getting minus 8x equal to 81 plus 4 is 85 minus 25 plus 4 is 29. So we are getting minus 8x equal to 85 minus 29 you need to do 6 5 56, correct na? 56 plus 29 85. So we got x equal to which implies x equal to minus 7. 56 by minus 8 we are getting it as minus 7. Therefore, which is the answer? Our required point we took it as x comma 0. So that is equal to minus 7 comma 0. This is our point. So this point is on x-axis. So here only one thing you need to think. The point is on x-axis. So x-axis point we will take x comma 0. Ordered pair x comma 0. Suppose this point is given on y-axis. How will you take x coordinate 0 and y coordinate? Okay. So 0 comma y. That y you can replace any number, no problem. Any other letter also no problem. 0 comma a. Like that you can take. Here also a comma 0. Then you can find the value of a. Clear? Same way one more problem is given. One point xy. This is equidistant from these 2 points. We can give name A, B, C are the 3 points. The question is given like this. Find a relationship between x and y such that the point xy is equidistant from 3, 6 and minus 3, 4. I am doing the exercise questions. A few questions I selected and doing. You have to do these all questions once more in your notebook plus the balance question. You need to complete the first exercise today. Okay, simple problem. The idea is distance formula only. Okay. So, what I told, the distance, we need to find the relationship between x and y. The information which is given to us is the point xy is equidistant from 3, 6 and minus 3, 4. So, how will you think? Equidistant is given means AC is equal to BC. Isn't it? The distance from xy and 3, 6 is equal to distance from xy and minus 3, 4. Equal distance from xy to that 2 points. Okay. Suppose xy is here, one point A is here and B is here. So, this is our C. CA and CB are equal. Like that it is given. Then, we will write AC equal to BC. That information is given. How will you write AC? Root of x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 6 whole square equal to BC is root of x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square. Just direct application of distance formula. Then the question is given to find a relationship between x and y. That means make a connection between x and y, that much only. Taking squaring on both sides to avoid this square root symbol, we are squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. We can write x minus 3 whole square. I am just removing this square notation. Okay. So, squared on both sides. Clear? Then expand the bracket. X square minus 6x plus 9, a minus b whole square plus y square minus 12y plus 36 equal to, right side expanding, x square plus 6x plus 9 plus y square minus 8y plus 16. Clear? Then we can cancel the common terms, x square and x square common term in left side and right side, y square and y square common term in left side and right side. 9 is common term in left side and right side. So we can collect other all terms. Minus 6x is here. From there that 6x is coming, so it will come minus 6x. Minus 12y is here plus 8y. So I collected all the variables to left side. Then in the right side it will come, the 6x we have taken, this one, 16 only balance. 16 minus 36. Okay. Then we are getting minus 12x minus 4y equal to 16 minus 36, we are getting it as minus 20. Then we can remove this sign, since all terms sign is negative, we can avoid this one. So multiplying by 1 minus, or from the left side and right side we are cancelling negative. So we are getting 12x plus 4y is equal to 20. Then see, 12, 4, 20 are having a common factor 4. We can cancel that common factor. We are getting 3x plus y equal to 5. So we got a relationship between x and y. Okay. The relationship is 3x plus y is equal to 5. Or you can take 5 to this side. You will get 3x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. Like that you can write. So, but this is beautiful, na? So we can write like this, 3x plus y is equal to 5. That means I am making a connection between x and y. That is the meaning of find a relationship between x and y. Make an equation including x and y. That is the relationship. Okay. And now we discussed about the problems from exercise questions. I am doing the problems from exercise questions. Few I did, the remaining you can do, only few questions are there. All questions from which I explained you need to do in your notebook plus the remaining questions also. And go through the example questions, very important it is. Don't avoid any question from examples. And one more, some more types of questions will ask. Means basic concept is distance formula only. The questions may come, 3 vertices will give, like this, 3 vertices will give some points. We need to prove it's an equilateral triangle. What we will do? We will find the length of this side, this side, this side, 3 sides. If we are getting all 3 sides are equal, we can say that is an equilateral triangle. Okay, same way it will ask 4 vertices will give, prove that it's a square or a rhombus. Means all sides are equal, then you can say it's a rhombus. Isn't it? So like that questions will ask from this idea. Clear? So that much only for today. Thank you. And one more thing, you have to complete your notebook and send to me today itself. It's compulsory.